Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today you join me at Teamsport Mitcham for a Race Academy session. This is the second session of both sessions because this session is of course more fun to watch. If you guys do want to watch that video, tell me down in the comments below and I will get that video fully edited for you guys and out towards the end of the week, I believe. My aim for this session was to try and put in a track record. I know that sounds like a big thing to try and do, but this was the opening day of the track because of the brand new electric karts. But as you saw just a second ago, I overtook a kart straight away. I'm now chasing down the driver in red, but we go to red light straight away. I do not actually know what this is for, because this is the second session, so there doesn't need to be any lights tests. So I'm going to slightly skip forward to the action. So the lights now do go green and I'm chasing down two karts now, which I didn't actually think I was before. These two have already decided to start scrapping as one breaks on the apex, which I'm not actually sure why he did that. But yeah, these two seem to be having quite a big battle already. So I simply go round the outside of the driver in orange and I'm now trying to find a way past the driver in red. Now I've simply just slotted my way down the inside, so I'm going to skip forward to the action. Well, this here isn't exactly action, but 2 laps later we go onto reds again and I don't seem to be too happy about this.
Such a joke. What? Oh.
As we now do go green, so I start to get my head down to try and put in that sweet track record that I'm asking for. After having my head down for a couple laps, I've now caught up to these two drivers ahead, which are now starting to actually fight, which I'm not exactly sure on why everyone was actually fighting in the session, which is seriously just not needed because it is a timed session, so the driver ahead completely shoots off because he's so much lighter, but he completely overshoots the apex, and I go down his inside, and I go down the inside of 2 drivers here, which is 2 for the price of 1, which I'm very happy about. Now I've caught up to another pair of drivers which are fighting for literally 0 reason. So I am now chasing these people down and I am analysing what they're doing to see where I can actually overtake them. As the driver in red completely sends it down the inside of the driver in green, and I use my boost button to go around his outside, and I go down the inside, but I get completely slammed into the back of and straight lined by the driver in green. So I do let past the driver in red just because I think my overtake was a bit unfair, but he leaves the gap wide open, so I use my boost button to just get down his inside and then I get the move done. The driver there completely just decides to straight line me through every single corner downstairs for literally 0 reason, but that is whatever. Now I have caught up to a fairly slow driver, so I go for a completely clean switch back there just to go straight down his inside on the up ramp, and I'm now chasing down another driver in green. You can see the driver ahead going pretty wide through almost every single corner he's taken so far, so I'm gaining quite a bit of time on the exits and the entries. Now as you can see, coming through S-bend now, I've gained quite a bit of time on the driver in front, and I go down his inside with the boost button and I go straight down the inside. Now you can see there that driver just tries to straight line me for no apparent reason, and I just shake my head in disappointment because there is literally no point in straight lining me. Once again, I come across another pair of drivers which are scrapping really hard for no apparent reason. Now you can see here both drivers going wide through the final corner, and I use my boost button to stay alongside with the driver in front, and he early brakes and I just go round his outside. Now I've caught up to another driver, which is very, very frustrating for me because I do want to keep my head down. But of course it is a race academy session, and at Mitcham they do mix the sessions around with beginner, intermediate and advanced. So there are going to be very mixed skill levels. So I go straight up his inside on the up ramp with my boost button, and I just keep the move done with my brakes. Now I've skipped forward to this part here because I do want to show you that I am not a faultless driver and I do make mistakes sometimes. Now I completely clattered the barrier downstairs because I do actually have a tinted visor on, and the visibility downstairs with a tinted visor is very low. So I am literally going in there blind and locking up my rear end for the rotation. So it is very hard to do. Now coming through into the S-bend now, there it is. So now I've just completely accepted my fate and I'm shaking my head in disappointment because it is of course my first black flag ever.
You got done for the barrier, listen. That what you're doing upstairs is nice, but downstairs you don't need to use as much of the brake. Not so sharp. I see you're getting it turning in properly now. Keep doing it on the wood section. Downstairs we need to change it.
So some absolute words of wisdom from Josh there. That's actually gonna improve my lap time by around 4/10, because what I was doing upstairs was actually working but downstairs wasn't actually working. So you do need to power slide your way through downstairs. Keep your revs high. I know it sounds like I'm absolutely waffling by keeping the revs high on an electric car, but it does actually work. Keep jabbing your throttle all the way through downstairs and it keeps your revs high and you get a better exit out of the corner. Same with here downstairs, just keep your foot on the brake, trail brake into the corner and you'll get a brilliant exit with the boost button as well. But what you're about to see is going to be some hot laps from myself, so sit back and relax and just watch the hot laps. So what I cut there was actually just a short red flag, but we have actually come to the end of the session. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video here. This was the Teamsport Mitcham opening day. Thank you guys for watching. My name's Caleb, or KARTING.